Hi, my name is Duri Long, and today I'm going to be quickly presenting our paper, The Role of Collaboration, Creativity, and Embodiment in AI Learning Experiences. AI literacy is something that's becoming increasingly more important as we engage with AI in all aspects of our everyday lives and workplaces, homes, and schools. It's important that we are able to critically engage with and understand the technologies that we interact with and how they work. We're interested in designing museum exhibits to communicate competencies related to AI literacy as a skill set. And we're interested in designing these exhibits for museums and science centers that have historically played an important role in public science communication, but which have sort of been focused on less in the existing literature on AI education. We focus on incorporating three key design considerations in the exhibits that we develop, and we go into more detail in the paper about why these three, but in short, embodied interaction, collaboration, and creativity have all been shown to promote engaging and effective museum learning experiences, and they've also been shown to be important inroads for learning about computer science and other abstract concepts. So our hypothesis is that interactions with embodied, collaborative, and/or creative exhibits and informal learning spaces is able to promote interest and improve understanding of AI. In order to test this hypothesis, we designed 3 exhibit prototypes and conducted a study to evaluate whether our three key design features contributed to learning and interest development. Due to COVID-19, we had to make some modifications to our studies, so we ended up developing box-sized exhibits that we delivered to families' homes where they interacted with them. This enabled us to maintain the collaborative, embodied nature of interaction, but within a, even outside of a museum. The first prototype that we developed was called KnowledgeNet, which was focused on communicating AI literacy competencies related to knowledge representations and decision-making. Learners were able to build a semantic network using concepts and tiles that were provided to them. They could creatively build whatever network they wanted, take a picture of it, upload it to a web app that we developed, and interact with an AI chatbot that used the network that they developed in order to answer questions. The second prototype we developed was Creature Features, which was focused on communicating competencies related to machine learning by allowing learners to build data sets using provided card decks and explore how different data sets that they developed would influence an AI algorithm that tried to classify a creature as a bird or not a bird. And finally, the third prototype that we developed, Lumini, was focused on taking an existing research project and expanding it with explainable features in order to make it into an educational experience. So we took the existing Lumini research project, which involved a co-creative dance partner, and we added features to it that allowed learners to explore the agent's reasoning and decision-making modes, switch out databases of different dance gestures, and interactively explore a 3-dimensional visualization of the agent's gesture memory, where they could see how the agent clustered different gestures together based on their similarity using machine learning. In order to evaluate these 3 prototypes, we conducted a study with 14 families and 38 total participants. We collected audio and video data as well as survey data of the families' interactions. This paper focuses mostly on the survey data. Returning to the hypothesis, we assessed all of the sort of key concepts in bold. So we looked at whether the exhibits facilitated embodied, collaborative, creative interaction, as well as whether they facilitated interest development and learning about AI. And I won't go into too much depth about the results here, but we found that the exhibits did indeed foster interest development and improve understanding, including the 3 design features, embodied interaction, collaboration, and creativity. We also found that Lumini did not lead to any notably larger creativity outcomes or interest or learning gains than the other exhibits, which was a little surprising, but we think may potentially be because Lumini didn't lead to sort of a lasting creative artifact, since dance is sort of an ephemeral nature. And finally, we found that incorporating opportunities for metacognition, such as an iterative testing or revision cycle, could facilitate deeper engagement with the learning goals of the exhibits. We saw this in Lumini, or not in Lumini, in KnowledgeNet as well as Creature Features, but not in Lumini. Thank you so much, and please let me know if you have any questions.